Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. I'd like to go to a few scriptures here showing how the world really hate this truth. And it's also to show that you just really know when you're in the truth, when everybody just simply hate it. And they don't hate it because it's wrong, They hate it even though you're showing them is the correct thing. But they just program against the truth because they love wickedness. And this is something as a brother in the truth you'll bounce up a lot. In Galatians 4 verse 16 it say, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" Because as the scriptures say, you will get a lot of enemies in this world for the Son of Man's sake. A lot of people go and hate you just because you just actually tell them the correct thing. A lot of times it will be because they take offense because they don't like what the truth is, or it would have some other reason. But a lot of people will take offense to this. Sometimes even people who claim they're in the truth, because the truth is just more difficult for them to accept than lies. That is just how the wickedness of the flesh and the wickedness in some people's spirits actually programmed to be. And so there's Matthew 10 verse 22. It say, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." So people will hate you because they hate this truth and you just preach this truth. That's why the Most High say he'll hate you for the Son of Man's sake. He'll hate you for his sake. When they see you doing the correct thing, when they see you living the truth and trying to actually uphold it, because they hate the truth and it's what you doing, they'll hate you for it also. It say, "Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved." So there's something that you're supposed to know, that people don't like this. You just follow this, they wouldn't like you. But it's designed in that way because the Most High already want you and them to be the best of friends. You're supposed to be separate from them, and you're supposed to endure what it is you have to go through with these people. Because all this is a part of the tribulation and so forth. But all this does show how the people of this world hate the Most High, and they hate his truth. The quicker go forth, as the scriptures talk about establishing their own righteousness. Anything that is not the truth is always easier for them to accept. They could believe that you could tell them and show them in the scriptures and even something in history what lining up correct with the scriptures, and they will rebel against it. But you could tell them, if you was to tell them like how them Hindus and them, it have about 3 or 4 gods fighting in the sky, and this one sling an arrow and it turn into a fist and punch the next one in your face, they'll be quick to believe something like that, because they just hate the truth. But anything pertaining to lies, it's easier for them to accept, it's easier for them to work with. Imagine you could get somebody to wear a strain on the head and tell them the earth was created by a spaghetti monster, and they could believe that. But you tell them, hey, it had no Big Bang Theory, and you could show them evidence where it had a world flood, they don't want to hear that. So there's John 3:27. They say, "John answered and said," oh sorry, Salakia. It's John 3 verse 19. Salakia Baba Kwasha. John 3 verse 19 it say, "And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, but men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil." So it's even telling you in the scriptures that men love darkness rather than light. They love wickedness more than good. They love lies more than they love the truth. People love to be deceived. Everybody like to tell you that they don't like nobody lying to them. But people love lies because sometimes lies is be easier to accept than the truth. Say verse 20, say, for everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. People don't like, next thing about people, they don't like correction. Nobody don't like to be told, hey, this is so forth and so forth, and this is what best for you, if it going against what they like. So people will always realize, no matter what you do, people will always hate this truth. And that is also be a sign to show you that you know to yourself that this is the truth. Because everything about it making sense, and they have no good reason to hate what you telling them, but still they hate it. And they will hate you because you does accomplish it. It says Isaiah 30 verse 9. Because this hating, the people who hate the Most High, don't just extend to the heathens. It extends to 2/3 of Israel also. As the scriptures say, even though they profess that they love him with the mouth, in works they deny him. So really and truly, they don't love the Most High, They just answer to what seemed convenient to answer at the point in time. But when you look at the deeds, you can see that they hate the Most High and they hate his laws. They don't really want nothing to do with the truth. They're just trying to put themselves in a bubble so that they wouldn't feel that they're wicked. People love to be wicked and then like to make the self feel that they're not wicked. That's how wicked people is. They're trying to deceive the self into thinking that they're good while doing wickedness. So this Isaiah 30 verse 9, it say that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. They don't want to hear about the truth. Say, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. So that's what I like. They love lies because the lies, just tell them they could do what they want. The lies just tell them they could live how they want, and the Most High and them will still be the best of friends. The lies always easier for them. They don't have that righteousness in them to actually want to do the correct thing. They just want to do what they want and just look for ways to justify doing what it is they want because they're just wicked. It says verse 11, they say, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path. It says, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. You understand? They don't want no part of the Most High. They're going to say the prayers and say, God, 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 and try to convince themselves that them is good people, but they're wicked because they hate the truth. As the scriptures say, fools hate knowledge. It say verse 12, it say, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, it said, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So all these people who hate the Most High and want to feel like they're good that they're doing a good thing, the Most High has something in store for them. That's why you always have to make sure that you don't fall into their classing. Always try to do things according to the Most High's righteousness and not be wicked and trying to act like you're right. Always try to do it according to how the Most High wants you to do it, because you don't want to, in the sight of the Most High, you don't want to hate his word and you trying to convince yourself that you love it. You'll be deceiving yourself and have a penalty that you'll have to pay for that afterwards. But there's a few scriptures to show you how this world, it really hate the Most High word. And that is how the men of the Most High in this truth does already know that this is the truth. When you could be able to prove all these things to people and still, no matter what, They will not only hate what you tell them, but they will hate you for telling them it, or hate you for following it, because it's just in their spirit to do so. So, and with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. Shalom.